Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we're taking a look at two Progrise keys from the second wave of Candy Toy Progrise keys for Kamen Rider 01. You might be asking yourself, hey, what happened to Wave 1? Well, Wave 1 I think was Rising Hopper, Shooting Wolf, and Rushing Cheetah. And since I already had the DX versions of those, I didn't really see the point in picking up the Candy Toy versions as well. To that point on the side here, you can see that the second wave of Candy Toys is also comprised of Punching Kong and Freezing Bear. Same deal, already have the DX version, so didn't bother. Just wanted to get the two keys that are exclusive to this wave, and they are these two right here. They are both Zetsumerise keys, Zetsumerise. I'm saying these wrong, I'm sure, but basically these aren't used by 01, they're used by the Humagears that get corrupted by the, what is it, it's Jin and Hirobi. I can't remember the name of their organization. It's a really long name. It's like Zetsume Jinrai or something like that. I think that's what it is. So these are the Ekal Zetsumerise key, and then we have the Neohi Zetsumerise key. So I believe these get used in the Zetsumerise, which Premium Bandai has already announced, and I have already pre-ordered. It looks pretty cool. Then, literally, as I'm getting ready to review these, Premium Bandai announces they're doing a DX set of these two. I think the Mantis, and I'm not sure what the other one is. It's like a red lizard or something. I thought it almost looked like a T-Rex. I don't know. I think that one's in the third set of Gashapon, which I think or maybe it's even the fourth set of Gashapon. I'm not sure what set Gashapon's up to at this point, but I think it's the fourth set, because I think the Mantis was in the third set, because the first two were, again, I think the first set of Gashapon was Rising Hopper, Shooting Wolf, and Rushing Cheetah, and then I think the second set was Punching Kong, Biting Shark, and Flying Falcon. So again, all ones I already had DX from. So for Gashapon, I didn't jump in until Wave 3, but that's where the Mantis was. In any case, I'm rambling. So if you want to hold off, there's going to be DX versions of these that Premium Bandai is doing. And I think they come with cracked faceplates, like when the Zetsumerise like connects and then it cracks the faceplate. I think they're giving you pieces to simulate that, which is actually kind of cool. I think I'm just going to stick to the Gashapon and the Candy Toys for now. Much cheaper. I think the set is like $66 before middleman fees and shipping and whatnot. So those things are going to end up being like $20 a Progrise key. And I mean, these are usually like $5 a piece. So got to stick with Candy Toy and Gashapon on this one. But here are the boxes. I like the monster forms up here in the corner. Pretty much showed this side off already. Nothing really going on over here. The back just kind of shows off the keys themselves. Anything going on the bottom? Not really. So I'm going to go ahead, get these guys out of the box, and we'll take a closer look. So here are the two out of the box. And the nice thing about the Candy Toy keys, they don't have that line down the middle because they didn't come in two separate pieces like the Gashapon ones do. So I definitely prefer the Candy Toy ones over the Gashapon ones. But what are you going to do? This is C102. And this one is C101. So this is the Ekal, which I guess is a rat. And then this is the Neohi, which is a squid, I guess? Or an octopus? I think it's a squid, because Taco is a octopus, I believe. So how these work, this is one big sticker that you have to apply yourself, but you can see the robotic squid there, which is pretty cool. But it is just one big sticker. It does not light up, so just sounds, no lights. I like the robotic rat. He's pretty cool. I like him a lot. But otherwise, the key still opens and closes the same way. There's one big button here on the back, so, or rather on the side. Pull the tab for the batteries. The batteries are included. So we'll go ahead and hit this. So you would put in the 01 driver at this point. A Magia with sharp teeth.
Shot riser.
Now it's ready for the shot riser. Then we're back around, and we'll check this one out.
Neohi. Zetsumerise ability. 0-1 driver. Neohi Magia. A Magia who lets its many tendrils flutter.
A Magia who lets its many tendrils flutter.
Shot riser. A Magia who lets its many tendrils flutter. Zetsumerise.net.
Alright, and then we're back around again. So those are the two Candy Toy Progrise keys, I guess. I'm trying to think if I should call them the... Let me get this right again. It's going to take a minute for me to get used to this, but the Zetsumerise key? I don't know. Should they be Progrise keys? Should they be Zetsumerise keys? We'll find out. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's bring in the 0-1 driver. Alright, so we'll start with the squid. We'll see if I get this right. So there you go. I guess that lined up correctly. I don't know what'll happen if I go ahead and press this in again. Okay, so it doesn't really have anything to add to the impact sound. Let's see what happens if I do this. So it does the transformation jingle. I forgot there's a dead zone. It's usually filled by the Progrise key. But yeah, so it sounds like it does a transformation jingle, but then it doesn't really add anything to the impact sounds. So I'll go ahead and take this guy out. A Magia with sharp teeth. That delay always gets me. Anyway, it sounds as you can hear from that, the transformation jingles are pretty cool, but nothing added to the impact or the terrorize sound. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and try this with the shot riser.
Zetsumerise ability. 01 driver. Shot riser.
Alright, let's try this out.
Shot rise.
So I'm not really sure if that worked correctly or not. Usually when you pop this in, it says authorized, but these don't do that, so... I think that's correct. Let's see what happens if I do it again. Yeah, so it's just kind of cycling through here, so I think this has done what it is supposed to do. We will attach this back on here. And try this again.
Zetsumerise 01 shot riser. Shot rise.
Alright, so it does the robotic phrase, but once again the shot riser's too loud for it. And then we'll take this off. So it's kind of a more subdued attack sound. But I will say the LED down here lights up really nice. So definitely don't have as much functionality as a DX one does, but it's fairly close. Alright, we'll go ahead and try one of these in an attached case. I'm not really sure how this is going to work. I think I put it in like this. So you can see it's just kind of cycling through, so now it thinks it's in the 01 driver.
Shotgun rise. Kamen shot.
So it's not really lining up here.
Charge rise. Shot rise charge. Full charge. Kamen master.
So as you can hear there, they don't really work with these.
Charge rise.
We go ahead and turn this off. Basically, it's meant to work with the shot riser and the 01 driver, and so it just kind of cycles through the sounds. If you go ahead and put, I would assume it's going to be the same for Gashapon as well, but if you go ahead and put Candy Toy keys into one of the attached weapons, it's just going to cycle through. And it's kind of like the way the Candy Toy and Gashapons didn't really work for the weapons in Geo either, because they don't have that second button. You can see there that it's one solid plastic button. There's no button here. It's just the same kind of mechanic as with Geo's ride watches, where these aren't going to work with the weapons, but they work with the two drivers. I think these are pretty cool. They're not terribly expensive. I think I had to buy a whole box of them to get them. But if you're trying to find these, you know, singly priced on the aftermarket, I would think probably somewhere between 5 to 10 a piece, which isn't too bad. I think they're neat. I really like them for what they are. I think the faceplates look great. I think the stickers on the inside look really good, and the sounds you do get are pretty good. They do have functionality on their own. They have functionality with the 01 driver. They have functionality with the shot riser. They just don't really have functionality with the attached weapons, but I can understand that. Like I said, it's very similar to how the Gashapon and Candy Toy ride watches worked for Geo, where they worked with the driver, but then when you would go ahead and put them into the weapon, they didn't have that second button for the weapon to hit, so you're not going to get those extra sounds and have it coordinate with the weapon. So, um, I guess pretty much future reviews of Candy Toy and Gashapon keys from me will just be the two drivers, and I won't bother to use the weapons anymore. But wanted to at least check it to make sure the first time. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But I think these are worth picking up. I mean, if you're gonna go for the new DX set that Premium Bandai just released, then I would say skip these and just go ahead and get that because it's sure it's going to be a nice set, just very pricey. Um, but if you're looking for a nice cheap alternative to kind of just get a representation of these, then I would say go ahead and pick them up. They shouldn't be too hard to track down and shouldn't be too expensive. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.